Anyways, this is your Hellfire Fox Brielle. How are you guys doing? Yeah, I'm a little late again. I was catching up with a friend, so it wasn't gonna hurt. So then, let's start the gaming. But still, I think I'm close to wrapping this up, actually. But yes, for today, I'll just be finishing off Coffee Talk. I think we're close to the end, and then I'll be playing Marvel Rivals. So yeah, I'm gonna be streaming for a long, long while too. Okay, so what's on today's headlines? Alien sightings increase. Poor Silver. Some interesting ads. Oh, wait. Bailey? Oh, hey. Knock knock, anyone there? Mr. Bailey's, hi. I swear I wasn't ignoring you, buddy. It's the course of the story, literally. Oh, hi, Mutant Defense. Hello. What's up? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight? I'm alright. Oh yeah, I'm just playing a visual novel today. I'm good. I'm glad you're good. I'm just doing a visual novel. The usual. But you look pretty distracted. A penny for your thoughts? Yeah, it's a shame I wasn't able to upload the VOD for the first game because copyright. I don't know why the copyrighted stuff is there. You can have them for free. I was just pondering the hidden side of things. How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be. It's YouTube. Yeah, no, Twitch. No, Twitch did the thing, not YouTube, and I wasn't able to edit it in time, so yeah. Funny, I was having similar thoughts on my way here. I guess now that we spend so much time on social media, people believe we can be summed up in a picture or a sentence. But it's not like that. It's not easy to know someone, even if that someone is yourself. Social media. Social media is both a blessing and a curse, literally. All you need to do is how to manage this said thing. Especially if that someone is yourself. Sounds like we agree on this. We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot in the past few days. Wonder why. Does that have anything to do with your wedding to Miss Lua? Yeah. Got it in one. How are things on the front? A few days ago we decided to take some time apart to think. Which is usually how it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. That sounds ominous. Yeah, too ominous if I do say so myself. No, I don't mean it like that. It wasn't a breakup or even a break. Whew. We've been through so much, there's no walking back on our relationship now, but sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know? Oh yeah, having a partner is a lot of work, I would say. Like, you gotta know how they are, what behaviors they have, and basically the small things. But damn, it's a lot of work. I think I see what you mean. So we decided to give each other a bit of space and figure out what we really want out of our wedding. And more importantly, out of our marriage. Hmm. Which takes a lot of work, don't you think? I see. Have you made any progress on that? You didn't. Do you want the short version or the long version? I'm always here for the full story. Alright then, I'm gonna tell you everything. But I think I should order first. Sure thing, what can I make you tonight? I'm not feeling fussy. Anything warm would do, so anything really. Herbal tea. Butterfly or hibiscus sounds great. With milk and honey, please. Hibiscus... milk... honey. Mmm... Trash it. Maybe... maybe butterfly tea with... milk and honey. Oh, no wonder it... okay. Makes sense. I fucked up the honey part. Oh yeah. You get yourself Dreamin' Blue and I guess some latte art would be okay. Don't know what this is supposed to be, but oh yeah, I'm done. He was putting ginger. Yeah, I didn't know this. Here you go, hope you like it. Thanks, Brie. This is so nice and brings me way back. You know how I'm not really in touch with my family anymore? Yes, I'm sorry about that. Don't be, I don't even miss them most of the time. In the end, we're just a random bunch of people. And we don't have very much in common. It's good that you've learned about yourself, Mr. Baileys. I think so too. There's just one person I miss, but I've been missing her a while now. Someone who passed away, I'm guessing. Exactly, spot on again, Brie. I used to have a very close relationship with my great-great-aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remember in my bones how that made me feel. The fear that one of them or both of them would walk away and abandon me. A bit ironic in hindsight, but then, it was many years ago. Yeah, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents, no matter who they are or how they behave. That's true. Anyway, I spent almost all of my evenings curled up into a ball in my room, trying hard to not listen to all the shouting, except when my gran came to visit. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. Even high society is amazing at keeping up appearances. Except in front of family. But she got how it made me feel. So she went out of her way to take the sting out of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea. Aw, that's nice. With milk and honey in it. Drinking this now, with you, it feels a lot like family again. Sounds like she was a perceptive person. She truly was the best of them until she got sick. Oh no, how did it happen? I thought elves don't get sick. See, that's a part of elven disinformation. Really now. Elves don't get sick with your little run-of-the-mill colds. But they do get big bad diseases like everyone else. And it's not uncommon for us to die from them. Except there's this assumption in elven society that if you live the right sort of life, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. So that's what families say most of the time when someone dies. Incidentally, that also means that they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment. But that's what they did to my aunt. They basically shut her in during her last few weeks. That sounds really awful. I did manage to visit her and she was put on a brave face. But it was clear she wasn't happy. But then she wasn't very happy before that either. At least she had you. It must have been a little consolation. But yes, I'm glad I was able to be with her. To think I came very close to being trapped with those people. I'm pretty sure she would have hated me for that. I hated that for me. Okay. A little part of me hopes she'd be proud of me right now. I'm certain she would. Thanks, Bree. Here you are, letting me blab on again. That's more than fine, but do you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are, well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua? I definitely think that's the part of it. In fact, oh, good evening. Okay, Amanda. Hi, Bree. And hi, I don't think we've met before. I'm Silver. I'm Bailey. It's nice to meet you, and I'm guessing you're Amanda. We are, but you did not appear to be in a hive. How did you... Lua told me she ran into you a week ago or so. Oh, the nice earthling we met on our first night here. That is a satisfactory explanation. And so, are you her date? I'm a little more than that. I'm her fiance. Bree is sober and hello? Wait, what do you mean by sober? I never drank anything. I'm actually having some hard candy right now. But I'm not drunk or anything. Yo, Hiroki, hi. How's you? And hi, Plam. How's your Saturday? Or, I don't know if it's already Saturday for you guys, but yes. Truly? Beyonce is a successful outcome of dates with a 0.03 probability. Congratulations on your excellent odds actualization. Thank you. Now, Cafe Austrian, you're wishing for a drink. Cafe Austrian, how did you acquire that new title? Ahem. Alright, sounds like something I shouldn't prod too much. The Saturday is good. Sleeping in is the best. Well, I'm still on vacation. So yeah, I'm either just streaming or just resting. Or keeping up with people that I haven't talked to in ages. You were about to order, Amanda. My Saturday is bad after 150 pulls, no sight of agent triggers ass. Oh, my buddy. I got her from a clip. I got Trigger and her W engine without a struggle. I wasn't even trying to get her too, so yes. I was gonna feel the 50-50 because ZZZ loves doing that to me. But for some reason I keep winning the 50-50s. So yes. I got my Trigger fully built. I don't know how to feel about it, but she's useful with my lightning team, so I have no complaints. Oh, give me Soldier 11. Beware. And what we wish for is a memorable partying experience. I suspect something like that. Last visit in a while, huh? That is accurate. I take you've completed your research on Earth. Almost you're quite satisfied with the outcomes of our missions. Got 7? Them. Wait, 7? So, you have a fully maxed Soldier 11. Interesting, that sounds like there's a story there. But first tell me, what sort of experience are you after? We wish to have something we have never had before. It's take care to not reuse any ingredient you have served us in the past. A new ingredient, huh? Let's see. Okay, let me check the drinks for Amanda. Hold on. But damn. But seriously, Soldier 11. I mean, I wouldn't mind Soldier 11, but... that must be really annoying. Hmm. Any drink that doesn't contain blue pea or ginger. Okay. Milk. Hibiscus. Milk. Wait a minute. Let me find a hibiscus ingredient. Hold on. But still Soldier 11. Ugh. That is rather an interesting... That is rather an annoying time. Oh, morning, Lancaster. How are you doing? Hmm. Oh yeah, hope you're doing well. Oh, let's make a new one. Honey milk green tea, eh? Fine. It doesn't seem very important right now. We wonder why that's the case. We do not wish to discuss this, bruh. That Silk Song. Oh, what Silk Song? That one was quite close actually. We had a little rush with the authorities, you see. Yeah, Lua mentioned that. He made her really angry. She was still seething when she came home that night. Please tell her I'm grateful for that. Well, that agent kept looking into things even after a second visit here. The scariest thing was when he came by to my cafe. Or what he thought was my cafe. Apparently he just enjoyed the chat we had here the other night. Oh, that's what he said anyway. I don't know if that was true, but when he saw the cafe wasn't open yet, he ended up leaving and hasn't showed up since. That's a relief. Oh yeah, stalker alert. Yes, we have thought on it for a while, and we have decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. Not if it makes our siblings so sad. You've really gotten the hang of emotions now, haven't you, Amanda? Thank you, Ashing. If that is the case, we are content. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished. Did you come here specifically to pick up Earthling emotions? No, we came here for the purpose of general Earthling research, but it appears to us that emotions are one of its most interesting aspects. You will be submitting a call academic paper on uncontrolled stimuli and reflexive neural patterns. Deep level communication in hive versus non-hive species. Wow, that's how you know it's a serious research. I don't even understand the title. Amanda always was the brains in the family. Wasn't your only mission here though, right? If you're leaving, does that mean... Yes. Pearl and I did go out on a date. Right, you're looking for love, aren't you? I am, I was, I think. I think I may have found it. It wasn't a first date a really short a while ago, just a couple of days. But I've been waiting a while and I really think this is it. Hollow Knight Silk Song. Ooh! It's a sequel and it's gonna be in the Nintendo Direct. Oh. Does that mean it's gonna be on the Nintendo Switch? Too? When I took up this mission from the Hive when I came to Earth, and during this entire process when I changed and changed, what I was hoping was someone would see me for who I am, and I really think she does. That's so weird, but I'm curious, doesn't being in a Hive provide the experience of feeling seen? It doesn't, it does not, and in fact, we hope that's something our research might prove. The Hive sees thoughts and desires honestly, but is not able to communicate the reasons for those desires, the emotions as it were. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do it in excess. But it seems to us now that they may be worth conveying, at least to some extent. Yes, what Amanda said is a part of it. I am very unaware of my emotions when I first came to Earth. and I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. In some ways, I still am. It will always be harder for me to grasp them than for most people, but when I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared, which is not an uncommon experience, I think. It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotions honestly. It certainly requires some time, and even more emotions. Oh, even more time to find someone who can look at them with you, not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly. It's a precious thing when that happens, huh? A rare and beautiful thing. Has it been your experience with Lua? It definitely has. I almost forgot how much it mattered too. I'm lucky that I have good friends who reminded me of that. But what do you guys think about the Nintendo Switch 2? Like, do you think it's worth the price or does it need modifications? So does that mean you and Lua found some answers? Oh, the heck with I can't hold my tongue any longer. I'm sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, but Bree, I'd like to officially invite you to a little surprise ceremony, which will take place 3 days hence. Oh, that's some answers indeed. Yeah, taking a little time to think really cleared our heads. We had gotten bogged down in the details and in our own insecurities, to be honest, so we decided to make it simple again. No fuss, no massive expense, nothing like that. Just us and our close family members. Whether we got them at birth or chose them ourselves. I am very touched, Mr. Baileys. Ah, come on, Bree. You know you mean a lot to the two of us, as does this place. Speaking of which, I also have Hyde's invitation here. Oh. Well, Hyde and Gala's invitation, seeing how that's his obvious +1. Oh, yo, Takodachi, thank you for the follow. We're currently playing on Coffee Talk 2. Would you give it to them when you see them? It would be an honor. Silver and Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe family as well, so I'm sure Lua won't mind. Would you like to join us for the party? Uh, Party? This is our first experience being invited to a party. It is 99.99% pleasant and 0.1 disappointment that we will be refused. Yeah, I truly appreciate the offer, Baileys. And yeah, I'm enjoying the game. It's always fun to watch these. Thank you for the Patreon attendance. Hi, hi. But sadly, we're leaving Seattle tomorrow. Really, that's more than sudden than I expected. Are you going back to space then, Amanda? Not yet, we are going on an adventure. That sounds very exciting. It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip through the country. And maybe a bit further if we got time. We're basically going to be tourists. Tourists is such a fascinating concept. Yes, but I wouldn't touch that. Although our sibling explained it to us multiple times, we still find it very hard to comprehend. We always thought that traveling must have a mission, a purpose. But it seems that tourism is traveling with no other purpose than traveling, which is in essence circular reasoning. It may well be, but it's still a lot of fun. In fact, I'd say the real purpose of tourism to have fun, to relax, see beautiful things, to enjoy life, you know? Enjoyment as a purpose, that's new to us, but we are 99% excited to try it out. And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I arrived. I guess I was afraid I wouldn't be able to blend in. That I would have to restart everything from scratch. But knowing that you're here, Brie, that I always have a place to return to where I feel home. Well then, that makes me a lot less nervous. I'm very happy to hear that. Still, damn, I feel like we're getting closer to the ending when I think about it. Ahem. I think I should order a drink. Of course, what can I make you? I like to reflect the spirit of our upcoming adventure. I'm also a mood, so sweet but an adventurous kick. Yeah, that's exactly right. How about some hot chocolate? Hot chocolate. Alrighty then. Oh, okay, that one. I'm doing good, Takodachi. What about you? Here's 299.792 per 458 for a lightning speed traveler. Oh, we like the name. Damn. I'm doing good too. That's nice. I'm just playing a copy talk. The second one. I think I'm already close to clearing it. Is the speed of light not evocative for great adventures? The speed of light. Oh wow, way to target your audience, Brie. And thank you, but do you like the taste, Silver? I love it. This is exactly what I needed. It got that spicy kick of ginger to start with, which keeps you on your toes. But then the honey makes it sweet and comfortable. In fact, it reminds me of you guys, Amanda. That how does a taste remind you of us? I guess he's saying that you're sweet but with a strong character as well. And that's about right. We do not entirely comprehend it, and yet we are pleased. Well, that's settled then. Whenever you miss Amanda, Silver, you can come here and I'll make you this drink. I like that. Thank you, Bree. Well, careful there. You don't want to spill the drink you enjoy so much. Ah, you're right. I'm just so excited I can barely sit still. I can imagine. Oh yeah, it does remind me of someone. Yeah, which one though? I can imagine the first trip across the country is a big deal. It is, but that's not the only reason I'm excited. Okay, that was quite a dramatic pause. I really want to know what you're going to say now. Well, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person, with a secret society and an alien background. It's true that some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual, but this particular thing is very commonplace. I, yeah. Our sibling is excited because his date will be joining us. And in fact, we must be fair and acknowledge that we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry. Although Pearl's features are 9.231% different from left to right. Yeah, me neither. I don't remember the person with the spacesuit. We agree with her movie analysis, 99.99%. Hold on. Amanda, you have met Pearl and you talked about movies? And now she's joining you two for a holiday? How did any of that happen? We watched orc westerns all together last night. Pearl likes them a lot as well. I fortunately also like space travel operas. I see. Learning couple compromises the hard way. I suppose so. Yes, Takadachi. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's met Amanda and then they got along. Does that mean she also knows you're from Silver? She does, in fact. I told her about that on our first date. Oh, that's very brave. It's hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances. To reveal something so vulnerable to someone you've just met and starting to like, it takes guts. Ah, you're very kind, but I don't think so. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Although I have always felt safe here with all the regulars, I know that not everyone would be open-minded about me. And so I wasn't sure I'd say anything to Pearl that night, but as we were talking, I was so happy to learn more about her, about who she is. And I realized I didn't want her to have an incomplete picture of me. My past is a part of me. Do you not... is that the cat meme? Oh yeah, the cat, yes. Yeah, I remember the cat one. Yeah, it just took a while for me to remember. Then she needs to know about that too. And in the end, that was the right decision. Well, I will say that if she'd heard your story, and that changed how she viewed you, then she wouldn't have been worth your time anyway. That's fair. But still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot. Aww. But still, the cat's cute. The truth is, and this is a bit of a strange thing to say, but I think I'm proud of who I've become. And I want people I love to be proud of me too. What is proud? Proud is, For yourself, I think it's when you start being satisfied with what you're achieving. Yes, Brie, yeah. Essentially, you have to fight to get there. And for others, it's when you think of someone you care about, consider who they are and the way they're acting, and it just fills you with joy. Ah, we see. Then we are definitely proud of you. I. Mm-mm. You two are a really sweet family. And so are you and Miss Lua, Mr. Bailey's. That's true, chosen families can also rock. Yeah, when we met Pearl, we came to a conclusion. There is no difference in nature or expression between a family that you are born with and a family that you acquire by choice. You're cute though. Oh, am I really? Thanks. Both demand work and understanding. There may be a minute differences in the specific process, but the bond appears to be 99.99% similar in the end. So it is. Mm-hmm. Well, we should probably get going. Yes, we must. Go pack. First time I see someone get excited about the specific part. What Amanda really means is that I must pack. While she analyzes the earthling rituals of folding clothes, rolling up socks, and so on. Precisely, this is further information for our research. We are thrilled. Good luck, Silver. Indeed. Do enjoy your trip, both of you. I hope you tell us about it when you get back, Silver. I will. Good night to you too. Yeah, good night. Hasta la vista, strangers. Ah, orc westerns. Ah, bye to you too. Damn. There was never a dull moment in your cafe, Brie. I try. Speaking of which... Oh, thank you for the Patreon attendance. Thank you. Would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding here? I know it's not a very large space, but perhaps whether we'd like it, we'd love it. Honestly, I didn't want to impose, but there's no place that could be a better fit. And I don't mind that it's not very large. It's going to be a small, cozy wedding, but this is perfect. It's settled then. Lua's going to be over the moon when I tell her. In fact, I'm going to tell her right now. Hi there, Lear. That's a very exciting prospect. It really is. How are you? Also, nice emote. Who's the artist? Thanks again, Brie. You're like a guardian angel for us. And on that note, I'm off. Good night. I don't remember following you. Oh, really? Must be from a raid. But you do seem familiar. Hold on. Yeah, true. But you've been following since March 8th, but I'm not sure what you were doing. So it could be a raid. Yeah. Oh, that was a quick... that's a quick wrap-up. But that's okay. Thanks for visiting, though. I'm just doing my visual novel stuff. Virus vaccine booster. Ugh. Nekomimi driver crashes truck filled with catnip suspected DUI. Oh my. Okay. Just some random news. Oh, Aqua, hello. It's Demon Benny. How are you? Good as usual, how about you? Honestly, lots of things have happened. Can I order something first, though? Of course, what would you like? Can you make me a cup of chai? What's chai again? Okay. Chai. Okay, let me check your drink, Aqua. Oh yeah, masala chai. Okay. Tea, ginger, cinnamon. Okay. I think I already have masala chai unlocked actually. So it's, what was it again? Tea, ginger, cinnamon. There you go. No, no, no. Not back. A cup of masala chai for the lady with eclectic tastes. I also have a gun. Give me butterscotch, pretty please. Oh. Interesting. Here you go. Still then. No need for the gun though. Thank you, it's delicious. You're welcome. So you were saying? Oh, right. It's just I've been busy working on my game. I see, how's it going? It's pretty difficult, but I'll manage. I'm glad to hear that. How's that contract you talked about the other day going? Oh, that! I rejected it, of course. They're still saving it, really, which is a shame. I truly like their games, but with all the shady requirements they had, I could tell they look down on us small developers. And the scary thing is, if I hadn't known what I know now, just because they were a publisher I loved a lot, I would have overlooked all that. That's understandable, though. You trusted them not to take advantage of you. Well, it has to be fair for both of us, right? Because at the end of the day, it's business, but I don't know. Yeah. Actually, I tried negotiating with them, because I wondered if they still had any good faith left. Don't tell Myrtle, okay? Okay. But as I expected, it really didn't go anywhere. Instead, they insisted they're doing me a favor since I'm just a small developer. And I wasn't thinking rationally or in business terms. Ugh. Doesn't sound like good faith to me. Yeah. Yo, Job. Hello there, Jabol? I'll just call you Jab. How are you? Right? Considering the unfair conditions they're expecting me to accept, I was thinking of buying this game. Oh. Have you played the first one, though, before you go for this one? It's pretty neat, actually. They could have at least been polite about it. I doubt they care, though. Yeah. Huh. Aqua and Myrtle didn't get to make up. Oh, no. Oh, play the first game first. Because that's where it starts, and then if you like the first game, then that's where you buy the second game. And nothing. Is it about Myrtle? Oh, well, sort of. We haven't talked much since our little argument. Only checking in and there. I'm going to a tech mall so I can look for parts to upgrade my PC. Oh, yeah, no, I'll get a good deal there. I wish Myrtle would apologize, though. Aww. For treating me as if I'm totally clueless. If she did, I could ask her to help me pick up the right parts now, you know. But I know I was in the wrong, too. I wasn't being clear with my words, with my anxiety talking and all. But I already told her I'd reject the contract, right? Yeah, as I already said, she should have tried to listen a bit. Sorry to hear you're having a hard time. It's fine, it was just bad timing. Clearly you care about each other, though. So you two will make up eventually, I'm sure of it. Yeah, thanks, Bree, that cheers me up a little. Anytime. I suppose I better go now so I can shop around as long as I want. Maybe I'll go get something nice for myself, too. But yeah, play the first game. And also, you might like something good from the second game too. But it's mostly profile stuff. Like what? Maybe a new bolster? My current one's no longer firm. Ah, I see. Well, I hope you have a good time. Me too. Thank you, Bree. I'll see you later. I guess I'll go over today's checklist, Hendry, hello. Well, hello, gentlemen. Hey, Bree. Bree, nice seeing you here, Hendry. How goes it? Good, good, good. I see you're doing good too. As usual. What do you want to drink, Hendry? It's on me. No, no, that won't do. Well, let's talk about bills later. So what will it be? You first, sister? Okie dokie. I'll have an STMJ, please. STMJ, I know I made a recipe of it. STMJ is milk, ginger, honey. Okay. Milk, ginger, honey. There you go. Serve it. One STMJ coming right up. Oh, it smells so nice. Spot on, thanks, Bree. You're very welcome. How about you, sir? Oh, it's my turn. Something with ginger, please. Anything else? Well, what would you recommend? Anything from your new tea line is fine. Oh, I see you have a new selection. Yes, we have blue pea and hibiscus tea available. Hibiscus, huh? You should try Te Jaherosella. It's pretty good for this kind of weather. Sounds familiar? It's ginger steeped with roselle buds, another name for hibiscus. Anything else in it? Well, it's a bit sweet. Interesting. I'll try it in Te Jaherosella. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think I have it in here, yes. It's hibiscus ginger honey. Okay, hibiscus ginger honey. Oh yeah. What's this? Oh, it's Bailey's and Lua's wedding invitation. Really? For hi. Oh, the date is really soon. Could you pass it along to him since I'm not sure when will he be? Okay, sure. Thank you. A piping cup of Tejahe Rosella for you. I'm not gonna lie, hibiscus tea is actually really delicious. Except Starbucks no longer makes it the way I wanted it to. I remember they used to make hibiscus tea out of those big tea bags that they have. It used to be as big as a palm, but now they kind of decreased it. So I haven't been able to enjoy hibiscus tea as much as before. What do you think, Henry? Does it look any good? Uh-oh. It looks about right. It smells good too. Try it. Yep, it's good. Glad I passed your impromptu test. So what's been going on? Did I miss anything? Hey, something happened, didn't it? You can say that. I think the officer's coming too, by the way. Alright. As for me, I'm just glad my fury is over. Are you okay, though? I'm fine, as you can see. How are you managing, Henry? Did you get your checkup? I did. Rachel pestered me to get it done all week, so I had to do it. Good. There is no doubt I need to slow down. I can feel it in my bones. Time is a harsh mistress, as they say. Really now? Ain't that the truth? But I don't think you get to complain though. Why not? You know my body isn't what it used to be anymore. Oh, I mean compared to my prime. 50 years ago. I'm kidding. Truth is my body doesn't hold up well when I'm transforming anymore. Oh, was that so? Yep. The soreness doesn't go away as quick as it used to be. It's harder to get up in the morning after all that. Like today. I know the feeling all too well. Especially in this kind of weather. Oh? It's like my body knows if a storm's gonna get worse. No weather forecast can match the accuracy of my joints. Well, lucky for you, ginger is great for sore muscles. Yeah. Oh, the officer. Hey, folks. The man of the hour. Hiya, Georgie. Bree, what'd I miss? Some very important weather talk. Is that so? Sounds like I missed a ton then. How are you? How am I? If you're talking about my case, well, I don't even know where to begin. Henry, you know nothing about what I'm about to say, right? No, what are we talking about? You should have primed him before I got here. My bad. In my defense, I didn't know you were coming until Mr. Gala mentioned it. Excuses, excuses. I'll explain to Henry. In short, there's been a string of car vandalisms nearby. So, he's trying to figure out if the tree being gone has anything to do with the case. And that's where we are now. Yep, that's about it. That's a lot to take in. Anything new happened since? Well, I tried something. I set a few candles where the tree was. I used my lighter and things happened. I'm backing up a bit. Feels like there's a lot of context missing here. Well, I'm warning, yes, everything I'm about to tell you is real. It'll sound crazy, but no, I haven't lost it yet. Got it? Loud and clear. I told Brie about my lighter a while ago. How it might be connected to the fairy market we talked about before. Really? In what way? The lighter was my grandpa's, and there's a chance he bought it from there. Ah, interesting. Yeah, what a coincidence, eh? Anyway, my daughter likes this sort of mystery stuff, right? After talking to her about what's been going on, she believed my lighter was the key to making sense of it all. And gave me some pointers. So, I went back there last night to the spot, to where the tree used to be. I lit a few candles there and put the lighter right in the middle of it all. I'll be honest, it was spooky as heck. The air was still and I felt tension in my head. Wasn't sure if it was just me being creeped out or if there was something else going on. Yeah, interestingly enough, yes. It gets very suspicious sometimes when that stuff happens. But you might not know about it. Also, give me a moment. Anyway. Whatever it was, I thought I should have leave it alone. So I followed my gut and got the heck out of there. Then what happened? It blew up. What? What do you mean, what? The lighter, it just blew up. Well, what do you mean blew up? Yeah, I think it was definitely more context here. I didn't see it because I was walking towards my car, you see it, but I heard it. How? With a light swoosh followed by a couple of clinks. It sounded like a small metallic blew up. Wouldn't bang work? No, that's a shot. Wouldn't want to confuse y'all with that. And then what happened? Right, okay. Then I immediately looked back to see it had fallen over with the lid open. The flame was burning white. Wow. Ain't gonna lie to you, I freaked the frick out. But before I could do anything, two small figures emerged from the corner walking towards that lighter. Did they see you? Yeah, they did. They inspected my lighter while I was just standing there. Then they asked me straight up, is this lighter yours, guy? I said, yeah. And I fired a question back. Are you the ones who have been messing with the cars around here lately? And they said yes. Well, sounds like case closed. So they weren't ghosts? Hell no, thank God for that. And who are they? Let's just say they were close friends of the deceased. They're part of the fairy folk, but I didn't expect them at all. Didn't expect, do you know them? Kinda. In fact, they own the Gnome's Noms near my place. Oh wow. Did they know it was your car then? No, because I only order takeout. And I usually walk there. What was the reason for all the vandalism then? It all started because of a broken promise, and we have to start way back for that. You remember why the tree was there in the first place, right? Yeah. The tragic hit and run. At that time, the court ruling practically let the driver took driver off the hook outside the DUI charge. Well, it sparked a huge protest. Good. In response to that, the mayor at the time gave his word to the victim's family. He promised to keep the tree as a landmark for the community, and vow was kept well after his tenure was over, but he died a few years ago, and we all know recently what happened to the tree. I see. So as their attempt to keep the memory alive, not just for their friend, but as remembrance of the injustice as well. And after all the urban renewals the city's gone through, makes sense that the community that used to be there is gone by now. That's right. There used to be a lot of veteran housing and low-rise apartments in the area. Now it's filled with never-ending projects. You okay? Oh yeah, sorry. There's something about it bothers me a bit. Like what? Their unique disposition after they passed. It bothers me that their own memories are insufficient to ensure their existence. And by failing to remember, we, the outside party, will also gradually lose track of their existence. It just doesn't feel right to me. I get what you mean, an odd erasure of existence. But apparently that's why they keep animals. The Nom Nom owners told me they have a large mastiff living in their place. Others even take care of multiple animals at once. Interesting. I suppose that's why some folk prefer living near the wilderness. But animals don't live long either. Right. But the erasure starts happening if they're completely forgotten, right? Yeah, something like that. Right, okay. But that doesn't normally happen anyway. How do we pay respects or remember someone who died a long time ago? Like our ancestors, for example. It's our call, isn't it? Hmm. Every April, Rachel and I would visit my wife's grave. We used to visit her grandpa's graves too when my wife was still alive. If our extended family was visiting, they'd join us. We cleaned their gravestones, bring food, and have a feast while catching up. It's how Nekomimis honor the dead, and I'm sure other cultures have their own ways too. I truly think continuing the tradition is something we do for ourselves, though, to remember the deceased and all the reasons they matter to us. But except for the weird erased memory part, it sounds on par to me. It's the effort of the living to remember the dead anyway. You're right. Unless you believe in life after death, memories are for us, not for the dead. Exactly. It would be great if we could all remember and help each other, because keeping track of any sort of history is a team effort. Since the best way to gain wisdom is to learn from the past, whether it's bad or good. Yeah. Speaking of the Nom's owner though, what happened to them after all that? Alright, did they arrest them? No. Huh? Are you going to let them go? Not necessarily. But I've got an idea on what I have to do. Right now, I'm just happy there's no ghosts involved. Still, it was truly something else. Yeah, what a night it must have been. It is what it is. What's up, big guy? Something on your mind? No, nothing. Ashamed about that lighter of yours, though. Ah, it's probably busted, right? That's the thing. It works just fine, not even a scratch. Really? Like, huh? Heck, we even debated the sound effects and everything. As I said, it still works fine. But I don't know what else to tell you. I see. That is creepy. You want to know what I think? No. It's haunted. No, it's not. That thing is definitely haunted. What are you talking about? That white flame is a bit unnatural, I agree. And I remember how you kept forgetting your lighter here. Hey now, a man is allowed to forget stuff as he gets older, no? As for the blowing up, it was probably a well-timed bad chemical reaction or something. That thing is real old after all. If that's the case, you might want to stop carrying it around. At any rate, I believe you now, officer. There's no such thing as a coincidence indeed. I still think it's a ghost though. Got it, Henry. Shush. In any case, mystery solved for now at least. Hmm. Oh no, I think I have to go now. I didn't realize I missed multiple messages earlier because I was so engrossed in your story. Sorry to rush off. I'll see you all again next time. Sure, safe trip. Nice seeing you again, Henry. Take care. Yeah, let me move. You know, all that talking made me thirsty. Yeah, it did. You want anything? I'm good. Then one espresso for me. Ah, the usual. Wait, wouldn't you become thirsty with espresso though? Yo, Cat Gamer, how are you? We're currently playing Coffee Talk. What's up? And thank you for the Patreon attendance. How are you doing? Great as always. So what's next, officer? What's your plan after this? Other than talking to him? I guess I'll focus on the rumors. Word is going around the cars are being messed up there. That's kind of expected though, isn't it? There's no point adding citizens' worries when the case is pretty much over. And I don't want bad press to paint over the area's history. You're right. There's nothing like rumors without being stopped, they'll just spiral out of control. Time to leave, I guess. Duty calls, something like that. I suppose I'll do the same. It's quite late after all. Thanks for listening to us, Bree. The old men ramble. The pleasure is all mine. Well, take care and see you later, yeah? Have a good night, Bree. Safe trip, you two. Woo. Yeah, time zones are a thing. What time is it for you, though? Sunday, October 1st. Ooh. Yeah, not gonna lie though. It's also because of my hospital schedule that I have this kind of schedule, so but I am more likely going to stream at this hour. Anyways. Vegan food on the rise. Gnome diet popular among young adults. Box office movie high. Weapon hits astonishing $2 billion worldwide. What what Gen Z really wants, an in-depth independent survey. Huh. Also, do I have water in my tumbler? Oh, I do. But yeah, I can't be helped. My time zones are just that crazy. Okay, who's this? Yo, Rachel. Hello, Brie. What's wrong? Nothing really. Nothing? Exactly nothing, and that's the problem. Mm. Eh? I couldn't come up with anything good for my new single. Alright, I remember now. That's really unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you have any idea what seems to be the issue? Not a clue, actually. Maybe because I'm putting too much pressure on myself. What do you mean? Well, I want my new single to be special, right? And I know I can do it, but so far, I just haven't come up with anything I've liked at all. And it's been a week already. So annoying. I hear you can't exactly rush creativity. I know, but still. Yeah, what do I do, Bree? I'm so stuck. Start small, maybe? Perhaps you can find some inspiration in what's already around you nearby. After all, you're the star of the show. We want to know more about you or what you're thinking. Yeah, I guess. You're right, I am the star, and since there's no real deadline, I can technically take my time too. Besides, this is something I wanted to do, not a contract with anyone or anything. But I shouldn't make Arami wait too long either. Hmm. Oh wait, oh well, I can think about it later, I guess. How are you, by the way, Bree? Just fine, business as usual. Wait, I almost forgot. Did Dad come here last night? Andrew, yes, he did. He was meeting up with Mr. Gala, actually. Okay, that's good to know. Why do you ask? He didn't reply to my text last night, so I wonder what he was doing. Ah, I see. Do you two not see each other often? What do you mean? I just saw him this morning. We still live under the same roof after all. Oh, what a surprise. I thought you had been raring to move out by the time you turned 21. Well, you're not wrong in thinking that, but Dad's getting older, you know. He's becoming forgetful too, so I'm a little bit worried. Understandable. Besides, we don't really have anyone else, you know. None of our extended family even lives in the States, so as much as he's been a nag my whole life, I feel like I should watch over him for now. Right. Hello, welcome. Oh, Riona, hey. Hey, Riona. Fancy meeting you here. Ah, hello. How are you? Sorry, just a second. Alright. Huh? Huh? Is she alright? I'm not sure. Oh well, I'll just get a drink first, right? What would you like? I'll have a cup of milk, please. Here you go, a cup of warm milk. Thank you. Hmm. Oh, nothing. Just remembered something. It's nothing special, so don't worry about it. Miss, are you alright? No. I think I'm sad. What's wrong? That's right, Fiona. What's wrong? Oh no, what's she crying? No, no, no. I've been doing a lot of thinking. About what? About my situation. Have you ever felt like something you've been doing your whole life might be a mistake? What makes you think that, miss? I apologize, I did not mean to be so dramatic. Would you two mind listening to my scattered thoughts? Of course, let it all out. Feel free, feel free. After listening to the experiences you and Mr. Lucas had, along with my conversations with Bree and the regulars of this coffee shop, I've gradually... Wait, what? Along with the conversations with this coffee shop, okay, I have gradually realized over the past week that I'm severely lacking in awareness about many things. Huh? And what makes it more troubling is... it is likely that my ignorance was on purpose. On purpose? What do you mean? As Rachel, the position you hold today is a result of your efforts and tenacity. You honed your talent, but you did not shirk from taking risks in order to succeed. Your knowledge of the industry has enabled you to successfully navigate it, and I greatly respect your ability to do so. Mr. Lucas also. Although I do not fully understand his content, he is successful enough that people earn a living through his work. I am aware that must require a great deal of courage and flexibility. To put it simply, I feel ashamed of myself. Oh. Because I may have become too comfortable with the status quo, to the point that I no longer strive to improve my situation. Are you really though? I mean, you've been trying your best, right? I've been trying, yes, but have I been trying my best? That's debatable. In my intentional ignorance, I'm simply afraid. Afraid. I understand I have only a small chance of being selected for a role in the play. I really do. I understand it's due to my lack of network and the industry's expectations, along with my lack of higher education, and for the simple fact of what I am. I'm truly fine with it, with all that, I really am. Because, um, because all of it is a pain I am already familiar with. And perhaps somewhere in the deepest depths of my heart, I'm having to face unfamiliar rejections again. Having to get used to new pain all over again. Just might be... Oof. Might be difficult. Miss. I apologize for all this ruckus, I didn't mean to. Miss Riona, would you please allow me to make you a drink? It's on the house. But... We insists, right? Right. In that case, with blue tea but no milk or ginger. Wait, hold on. Okay guys, I'll go BRB for a bit since I'm getting called for dinner. But for now, let me just pull it up. Alright, I'm back. Okay, now where was I? Hmm. Let me just fix my posture for a bit. I had a quick dinner because I keep forgetting we eat at this hour. And I was only gone for like 30 minutes. Well, not that much. Okay, so milk tea, but no milk or ginger. Hibiscus, honey, mint. Hmm? Wait a minute, trash it. Hibiscus, honey, mint. Did I fuck it up? Hibiscus, honey, mint. Huh? I am confused. Hmm. Okay, I think maybe I haven't unlocked it, but fine. What's on your mind? Right now I'm rethinking my true motivation for doing all of this. The driving force behind everything I've done up to this point. Well, what was it, huh? Your driving force before you started questioning it? Hmm. I wish to break free from the shackles of prejudice, whether it's society's or my own. Not only for myself, but also for my kind. Man, there's so many prejudices in the US. I see. So it doesn't have to be opera, right? Pardon? Reaching that goal can be doing a lot of ways, like politics. You're not wrong, but that was just an example, jeez. But I admit, being an entertainer is probably the fastest way to win people over. But that's not what you want to do, is it? My heart trembles for the opera. That is why I wish to pursue it as long as I'm able. However, I believe it is also time for me to consider expanding my horizons. I simply do not wish to be trapped in my own fear forever, although I do regret that my one-track-minded efforts may have been in vain. Mm-mm. I don't think everything you've done so far is in vain, though. I always believe in sincere efforts, but never mind that. What are you going to do now? I'm not sure. I already rejected Mr. Lucas's offer. Lucas? He's an influencer who's been coming here recently. Why does that name ring? Oh, wait. You know him? Not close. I think we follow each other in Tomochiel. If it's even the same Lucas. I was offered a spot on this new show. While he's still unsure of the format, his aim is to elevate underrated talents, to showcase and interview them in order to bring their work to the forefront. So what if you rejected his offer? Call him, huh? Or text him, tell him you changed your mind. What's the worst that could happen? People are allowed to change their minds. If he rejects you, well, that's his loss, isn't it? I'm not sure it'd be a loss necessarily. Shh, shh, shh. Just do it. Text him. Yeah. Okay. He's happy I changed my mind. He's going to text you later to talk more about it. It seems like he's in the middle of something. At least that's one thing settled. Yep. Yes. Ah. Now she's happy. Thank you. Perhaps it's best if I go now. Okay, I'll leave too. If you wish, I can drop you off. Really? I live pretty far from here. That's fine. Okay. See you later, Bree. Safe trip, miss. Thank you for your time. My pleasure. See you soon. Whoa. Is it near, or is it a little bit shorter than usual? But then again, it is close to wrapping up of the game, I mean. Oh, new stories feature. Ah, that. What the fuck? Wait, why is it dark? Hello? So I drove him around while he was nursing his broken heart. I really don't know why we're discussing my sad stories right now. Eyes on the happy couple. Oh, it wasn't sad so much as cute though. But it's true that you and Mr. Bailey should be in the spotlight, Miss Lua. Or just in the light. Sorry, I'm trying to get to this switch. Ow! Well, my apologies, Sister Gala. You're literally solid like a wall. I'll take that as a compliment. Why is it so dark, though? Ah, here we go. Ah, there we go. There it goes. Wait. Oh, wait. Now you look more like my sibling now. With the gold and everything. You all found your way to a seat. I'm impressed. We've been here often enough that we know this place like the back of our hand. That's what it means to have regulars, Bree. So it does. Now, shall we get the celebration started? Please, I'm so excited. That's adrenaline for you. Hang on to that feeling. You call it adrenaline. I call it deep, passionate, irresistible fascination for her husband. Hey, don't get too cocky, Mr. Miller. Damn. Are you taking Lua's last name, Bailey's? No, we're keeping our last names. But I'll be Mr. Miller if it pleases Mrs. Miller. Anything to make you happy. Oh, you always make me melt. Disgusting. He said, wiping off his tears. How many times must I tell you? It was the City Hall flowers. They make my allergies flare up. Sure, let's go with that. This will be the perfect time for some drinks. I wouldn't say no to something hot, of course. And to something sweet. And to something decadent and chocolatey. Well, let's keep it fresh. There's enough sweetness here to give me a sugar rush. Yeah. Gotta love Hyde, my goodness. So, in summary... Sweet and chocolatey, okay. So, let us check again. Chocolate, honey, mint. Okay. Chocolate, honey, mint. Ooh, pretty. This is inspired by a sweet evening treat. Hopefully the drink is to your liking. I love it. It's very unique and festive. Very comforting. Exactly what I had in mind. It's fine. High praise from Hyde. You know it. It tastes a bit British. Where's my fellow British people in here? Have you ever been on that side of the pond, Bree? I did a bit of traveling in my day. Maybe we ran into each other in the past. Maybe we did. Passing each other like the two ships in the night. Before meeting at the mooring. That's very lyrical. I blame the mood on you two. All I know about the UK is a British werewolf guy I once met. Then there's me with the British guy that likes Tekken. He's a good fellow though. He went absolutely wild during Fury. But even then, he would beg the wall's pardon after putting his fist through it. Sounds about right. And I imagine you two became great friends. Nah, you know rude vampires are much more my type. Hey. Actually, no, I'm not offended. Rude vampire and proud of it, bruh. That would look great on a t-shirt. Awesome idea. I'll consider that for a Christmas gift. Right, I guess we should raise a toast. Does anyone want to make a speech? Someone? Bree, maybe? I don't think I'm the right person to give speeches. You definitely are. Yeah, if you want to, we'd love to hear you. In that case... Thank you for choosing to come to this cafe, Miss Lua, Mr. Baileys. And thank you for making us feel a true part of your lives. Here, here. You'll always be a part of our lives now, Bree. Absolutely. Short and to the point, good speech. Your turn, Hyde. Really? Ah, well, fine. Thank you, Lou Baileys, for entertaining me and making me consider a counseling career. However briefly. You're a good bunch. That means a lot, Hyde. You've been a very good friend to us. Don't think we're forgetting about you, Gala. Speech time, right? It's kind of nice celebrating in a coffee shop. It's kind of cute. I don't know you as well as Bree, guys, but I haven't helped you nearly as much as Hyde did. But despite that, you made me feel welcome. You immediately made me feel a part of your family. May this warmth that you show others always reflect as joy in the family you're starting today. Aw, Gala. Thanks, man, really. To the happy couple. To the happy couple, damn. To the happy couple. Yes, I'm literally Hyde here, like... doesn't like relationships. Oh, so there's like certain story arcs, I see. I guess we didn't do much for the others. Oh, yo, Sasha! Hi, hi. We're currently playing Coffee Talk. How is you? Bree, my dear Bree, never think that you're out of my reach of retribution, bruh. How are you doing though, Sasha? How was your morning, I guess? I just woke up with my coffee. Ah, good timing. This is the perfect visual novel for you, literally. But yeah. So I'm guessing is it afternoon for you or morning? I do apologize that we only serve soft drinks here. Some bubbles would have befitted the occasion. But anyways, I'm glad you're doing well. 12:26. Alright, so it's afternoon for you. Well, glad you can join us. Though it's just me wrapping up a very interesting visual novel called Coffee Talk 2. Don't worry about it. As far as I'm concerned, it suits me just fine. Yeah, we're not really drinking booze these days. Yeah, I haven't drank any liquor for the last few months. I kinda abstained for a bit. But yes, I do hope you enjoy your coffee, Sasha. Oh. Speaking of starting a family, just in case, you know, and I'm avoiding it in solidarity. That's nice, you guys, rooting for you. Thanks, Gala. Just imagine, little purple elves with horns running around everywhere. And thanks, I think, hi. I aim to please. Personally, I'm fine with soft drinks as well. Never liked the stronger stuff. He's not lying. I never saw him touch it. Is there any specific reason why? I just don't like the taste. Never got used to it and never particularly tried to. People assume I like to drink, especially since I'm a burly dude, I guess. But nope. Assumptions like that are annoying to me. I like that you look like it just as a taste among others, Gala. Sometimes I want to taste wine and sometimes I just want tomato juice. Definitely, booze just became this big social thing. Interesting. So, what's your plans for today though, Sasha? And how's editing so far? I'm sure you had a lot of footage from the Repo collab. Anywho. But I, for one, wish there was better range of soft drinks. I went to a very expensive restaurant a while ago. They had a soft drink pairing option. They imported some alcohol-free vermouth, homemade some fruit juice. It tasted really nice and unique, but then they also had edible robots. And they made a miniature forest out of vegetables and dark chocolate. Wow, when did you go to a place like that? Oh, a while ago with my family. Back when we were still in touch. Bye. I'm okay, sweetie. Well, I make a mean cocktail. There's a hard version and a soft version. In the hard version, I use vodka. In the soft version, I don't use vodka. Fair enough. What else goes into it? A little bit of basil, lemon juice, a pinch of salt, tonic water. That sounds like something I would enjoy. Wait for it. And of course, big dollop of fresh blood. Ah yes, vampire hide. Here it comes. Zero, t Zero type preferably, universal donors, and all that. Hide, not my blood, please. I'm type O. Please get away. Damn. Yuck. I think this is a joke this is a joke, and this is why he never gets invited to parties. What do you mean? I'm invited to all the parties. Thank you all so much for being with us, the three of you. Thank you for having us. It was fun to meet your friends from work, Baileys. And your sister, Lua. She's got a very strong character, I respect that. She's impossible, you mean? But I love her to bits. Yeah, she took a while to warm up to me at first. Just a year or three. She probably wanted to make sure you were right for her baby sister. Yes, I was definitely the reason why. She always thinks of me as some sort of softie that needs to be protected. Well, I mean, compared to her, Gala is a softie. I'd say Gala is a softie compared to many people. Fair enough. But yes, I think she could take him when he's under fury. If Bree ever moves out and I'm out of my specialty, I can ask for your sister's number, I guess. Gala? No hookups on the wedding, please, okay? You would have to hurry, or you'll have to step over. Your primary school friend, Bailey's. Marco? I thought I'd caught him staring at her. I bet they didn't leave it at it staring. The two witnesses delightfully cliché, isn't it? You seem to be enjoying the gossip very much, Mr. Hyde. Of course I do. That's how I take my best pictures. Gossip? Yeah. My guy. Longing glances, touches filled with pent-up desire, scorn dissimulated in a smirk. Hopefully capture some pictures of our lovebirds too. Ah yes, I really can't wait to see them. Well, that's the downside of film. I know, but it would be worth it, so I'm happy to be patient. Good girl. In that case, I have a little reward for you. A perfect shot. Ooh. Look at that, though. Oh, look at this spy. Huh? Yo, Wonderland Mario Kart, thank you for the follow. We're currently playing Coffee Talk, and I think we're close to wrapping the whole story, actually. How are you? This is amazing. What a beautifully captured moment, Mr. Hyde. Yes, truly. Thank you again for doing this, Hyde. Don't mention it. I had an alright time doing it. You can keep this if you want. It's just a Polaroid, but... Oh no, it's absolutely lovely. It looks so friendly and warm. Like the wedding we always really wanted to have. Yeah, once we sifted through the superfluous details... I love that you guys figured that out in the end. And I love this picture. Do you have only one, Mr. Hyde? Why, Brie, you want the frame it and hanging up on your wall? Actually, yeah, something like that. Good thing I saw it coming, if our newlyweds don't object. I have almost the exact same one here for you. No objections whatsoever. Yeah, I'd love that. It would mean a lot to have a little memory of this day hanging around here. Thank you so much. No, thank you. Yes, Bree, I'm not sure where we'd be without you. Aww. Ahem. So I take it you have decided to embrace photography, Mr. Hyde? It would seem so. Oh, come on, tell them. Tell us what? Nothing's been confirmed yet. That's certainly not going back on it, and you aren't either, right? Of course not. Well done. I'll just tell them the story. It's obvious you're dying to. Don't have to ask me twice. Hyde has already agreed to shoot another wedding. They're a really sweet couple who's been coming to visit their kid at the hospital. Little Rose has been sick for a while. Don't think Doctors think she's going to get better eventually, but no one knows exactly when. So her parents have decided to get married in her room with her around. That's a lovely idea. I bet little Rose is thrilled. She is, an entire party next to her bed, can you imagine? Anyhow, they got to chatting with Hyde, and just like that, he promised to take their photos pro bono. That's very good of you, Mr. Hyde. That's nothing. I could use the experience so that I can milk my modeling ex-colleagues for their wedding pictures. Hyde, you're a sneaky bastard, but I love it. Sounds like good social retribution to me, right? So does that mean you're sticking around Seattle for good, Hyde? I've got the house and I've got the job, and I've got my own pocket werewolf. So it sounds like I'll be staying here a little while. Complete Hyde's story arc. Okay, good. That's good to hear. How's the house coming along? Taking age, it'll look good when it's finished. I'm having it redone from scratch, so it's a process. But as a vampire, my needs are a little particular. Fair enough. I think it's normal to be particular when it comes to your dream home, you know? What would a dream house look like for the two of you? We're not too sure yet, but we're not repeating the same mistakes. No endless Tomodachis scrolling to look at other people's homes, and no overspending or feeling inadequate on my side. My love. It's alright, I'm glad we talked it all through. Lua made me realize it's fine if I don't earn as much as she does. And if my family doesn't contribute to anything. In fact, Lua's mom told me the same during the wedding. I didn't know you talked about it. Don't worry, it went really well. She said what mattered to her is that I make her daughter happy. Which is good because that's what matters to me too. And a happy Lua is a happy... And a happy Lua is a Lua who powers through her job. Yeah, I really can't consider slowing down my career. Well, maybe a little. Yeah, when the time comes, but the thing is, I don't mind slowing down my career. I've always been the one bringing up the kids topic. It's not that I don't want them, but I was afraid of what it'd do to my work. That makes sense. Women are always expected to do more when it comes to child rearing. Well, not in our couple. We decided when we have kids, I'll be a stay-at-home dad. I'll still do some freelance work, and if when I have time. Not so much for the money as to keep my brain working, but I'll be taking care of the little ones and of our place. You know, I keep thinking of how happy I am that I met you and married you. Not many men would have wanted that. You'd be surprised. Times are changing and so on. Times are making more room for people to follow their wishes. I've known many men who'd rather stay at home with their children than to go to work every day and almost never see them. You two just complement each other well. I think so too. Mr. Miller, Mrs. Anna, using my family name on you feels wrong. Huh. They would throw a fit if they heard you do that. They absolutely would, it's almost tempting. But none of that matters anyway. As long as we're still Lua and Bailey's. Indeed. Still, this is a real nice... Wait, what do you... Ah, excuse me. It seems like Hyde has found a new way forward. He has, yeah. I'm really happy about that. When I first met him, I thought he was a bit mysterious. And honestly a bit of a jerk, but he's really quite fragile, isn't he? There's nothing more solid and more fragile than an immortal. Yeah, nothing screws with your head quite as much as having unlimited time. Even elves with their only longest lives have issues. I can imagine. Werewolves are somewhat between elves and humans, and we also struggle with that stuff. I guess the bottom line is everyone gets bored and confused once in a while, right? And the longer you live, the more once in a while whiles you get. That makes sense to me. I will say though, I'm mighty happy that he's sticking around for all that he can be a difficult one. He's also makes life a lot more interesting, and we just really get each other after all this time. You two know what I mean. Yes, we really do. At this point, even when we need to take a bit of a time out, uh-huh, we can trust that we'll always find our way back to each other. That's right. He's got a way of finding good people. Clyde, I mean. He liked Ree from the start. Not that I've ever disagreed, but he just really got you right away. He has been very kind to me and perceptive about me as well. And I'm glad he befriended you two. Let's chat right now, it's really good. You're alright too. You're alright too, Gala. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing more of you. Right back at ya. Oh, listen to that. It's pouring rain again. Ugh. I'd be really cold if I didn't have your jacket by. Are you okay? Yeah, don't worry about me. I always worry about you. And I guess that's kind of my job now. Only if I get to worry about you too. You guys are cute, literally. But you know what's even better than worrying about each other? Not worrying about each other. Point taken. Rainy weathers are meant to be good luck anyway. I've always wondered where that came from. It sounded like lip service for the happy couple. To avoid a meltdown if it rains, which must happen often enough. Really? So you don't know? Don't know what? Maybe it's just a thing among elves. Have you heard of it, Bree? Are you referring to the goddess's tears legend? That's the one. Never heard of that. My throat is dying. It's actually a whole epic in medieval elven poetry. Mm-hmm. Hold on. But I can give you the short version. Go on, I'm very curious. Alright then. Yeah, goddess. Do I need to read this one? They were the shyest and the quietest. When their siblings screamed for attention, they set aside and played with clouds. When their siblings tormented each other, they silently looked at the stars. When their siblings ran away from the rain, they waited and watched the rain fall. The goddess thought, even if all my children desert me, this one will always be at my side. A gust of wind blew on them, they lost their balance. Oh no. It's not a sad story. Alright then. Carried by the wind, they floated down to the ground, and immediately they were astonished. There were so many things around that they'd never seen before. They were both delighted and lost, and they stood rooted in place for many human eras, until a human found them there. So we call it the Godling Aeon and the Human Ray just for clarity. Aeon and Ray it is. So it's about like another legend of some sorts. I'ma let my throat rest while I see this. Do I have liquor? I mean, water, sorry. I didn't realize I was already talking for 2 hours. Ah. Time sure fly. And all that. As they passed by, Aeon started talking to Ray. They discussed stars and planets, clouds and suns. They talked of harvest and of young children, of famine and old men. They talked of time of eternity, and as they looked into each other's eyes, they found the both the briefest moments and the longest era in there. That's how they both knew they were in love. But when Aeon wanted to see their mother, Give her a chance, my love, she improves. Oh yeah, at first she wasn't thrilled. In fact, she was outraged that her favorite child should be taken away from her. That reminds you of someone. I promise you it's a lot better than my mother. Anyway, she got really angry and she told Aeon, get married if you wish, you do get married, and you shall wither and die just like your fiance. Yuck. And to nobody's surprise, Aeon said, I'm alright with that. What eternity if I can't have Ray by my side? Down to get married they went. For many hours the goddess was angry and shouted, and for men was despondent and soft, and finally she turned to an eye and to the ground. There were garlands of flowers and they were surrounded with people they loved. And for the first time, Aeon wasn't quiet at all. They were singing and dancing, their eyes sparkling and hair floating on the wind. And the goddess saw that for the first time in eternity their child was happy. She regretted her bitter words then. But a goddess's word once spoken isn't easily broken. In sadness for her child's mortal days, she started crying. And one by one, her tears hit the earth in a thick of cloud of rain. Instead of running from the Aeon and Ray danced with it, and so the goddess said, for each tear of mine we fall unto you may live another year. And even as your hair turns gray and your skin turns parched, may that year to see you both dancing and singing still in love with each other. And according to elves, that's how we came to be. But I think that's a bit far-fetched. Oh, oh, that's quite a sad story. My love, are you tearing up? It's nothing. You're just really beautiful sometimes. You're a born legend teller, Mr. Baileys. That was an astonishing rendition of that story. Yeah, that was epic. I'm not gonna look at the rain the same way now. Ah, it's just a silly legend. It's not silly at all. And you're right, the goddess is a lot better than your mother. Told you. My history with rain is a lot simpler. I just love it when it rains outside and you're all warm indoors. Anyways, let's go back in. That's a very cozy feeling. My bedroom when I was a little girl was on the top floor. I could hear the rain fall at night when I was in my bed. It was great. I wish we lived in a world where everyone had that, and a place to be safe while the rain falls outside. For sure. Oh look, well here's another someone who's safe from the rain right now. That's a very wet little guy. Poor Gala, did he just shake the rain all over you? You did a little, but that's fine, he's a cute one. What's he doing here though? Is he your Capri? I don't know, but he's been around here a couple of times. He's not any friendlier than he was then, although not especially aggressive either. Maybe he's adopting this place, wouldn't be the first. That's pretty much how you got high, too. And that's an apt comparison. It seems that he might be looking for something, though. Or someone. He came by another time a few days ago and was actually quite helpful. But he didn't look settled either. And there he goes. Very mysterious. What did I miss? Ah, you missed a lot of shit, Hyde. Where were you? Or are you the cat in question? A cat, apparently. Ah, yes, I saw it go. What was that about? We're not entirely sure. He has come by a handful of times. I was saying he might be looking for someone. Ah, perhaps he is. In many traditions, cats are depicted as having special foresight. Messenger between worlds, so to speak. You may know something that we don't or see something we can't see. That's just what they want you to believe. Looking mysterious to get food and cuddles. I was saying that reminds you of someone, actually. No comment. Uh-huh. What was that call about? That was the interior designer about the house. For some reason, he needed to know the exact size of my turntable. As well as whether I want walnut or oak floors. I just want floors I can walk on. I thought you'd be more particular about decoration, Hyde. I am particular in the sense I want it to look good. That car served me right, thank you very much. I remember when a certain werewolf didn't want to drive me around. I shouldn't have brought them up, truce. Why don't you help with decorating then, Gala? Why indeed? My job time. Your job time, I see. Everyone's a critic, but the truth is, Gala has no understanding of color, material, or shape. I'm a lazy interior designer at best. But Gala is an interior designer's waking nightmare. Not true, I just go for functional things. That's what people say when they got no taste. Yeah, maybe my taste in vampires is the problem here. I think your taste in vampires is your one saving grace. Uh. You guys sound like you're gonna be just fine. Indeed. You know, being like this all together when it's dark and damp, and feeling good and safe and home. It's pretty rare feeling in a kind of public place. I think the kinda is key here. As far as I can remember, this had never felt like a strange space to me. It's my space that I'm lucky enough to share with people I like. I definitely feel the same way. Thank you, Debris. I guess that's how it feels to you. Our patron's comfort has always been our priority. Goal very much achieved then. And also that you are all alright. It sounds like everyone's gonna be busy with our own stuff for a while. But I can't wait to come back here and see your faces again. Whether in a week or a month or a year. I know it's gonna be a good time. Cheers to that. Yeah, cheers. I could use some coffee thanks to this. And I'm looking forward to hearing what you get up to. We'll definitely pop by to give you news, and to get fury remedies, and to listen in on the drama. Hide, please. Hide, please. We can't wait to welcome you back. I think the rain is over, and we kept you a while already, Brie. Yeah, you should have used all the dry spell to get back home. Consider the night called. You go first, guys, so we'll be stepping on each other's toes. Alright. Good night, Brie. Good night. Good night, you two. Let's go, darling. Let's go. Good night, Brie. Thanks for being with us. Tonight and on other nights. No, thank you for everything. Truly. Have a good rest, Brie. Will do. Man, it finally cleared up. You guys coming? Yeah, just hold on to the door for me a second longer. Eek, bye. What are you doing? I'm carrying you over to the threshold, of course. That's on the way home, not on the way out of the bar. I can do both. You're silly. Maybe, but I love you. I love you too. Bustling, busy in the bus. People whose thoughts I can hear almost as well as my own by now. Whose success and failures matter to me as much as my own. I suppose that's what it feels like. To have a chosen hive. We're not turning alien, right? Matcha, yes. Them green, delicious goodness. Tuesday, October 3rd. Okay. Fire director resigns in the wake of shocking news. Higher heir of American business royalty disowned over choice of wife. Killer algae, the new invasive species. What's with these invasive species? Somehow this feels like deja vu. Oh, Georgie. Welcome, Officer Georgie. What's cracking? Aside from the thunder outside, that is. Yeah, deja vu. What? Nothing, everything's fine. I have everything I need to avoid another blackout. That's good news. You know, this weather has kind of grown to me. Really? Yeah. Not something I'd like to have forever, of course. But the thunder no longer sounds so angry to me. Interesting. What does it sound like to you? No idea. Just not scary anymore. Okay. Monday 2 weeks ago. Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I don't think this is what I ordered. No. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'll drink it anyway, as long as it doesn't have milk in it. Yeah, I feel like I've been making a lot of mistakes lately. Sometimes I'm not even sure why. It's a clear sign you need to take a break. How are you, officer? How's work? Work, huh? Well, it's only been a couple of days since I was here, but I admit a lot has happened. Oh? For starters, word has spread that the parking on Bourne Street is no longer safe. Because of the vandalism? Yeah. And I really don't want it to escalate, you know? I don't want the story of the street rewritten into something bad. So what did you do? Eh. What makes you think I did anything? Well, you're not wrong. The day after our last talk, I paid all old gnomes a visit and had a chat with them. We talked about what could happen to them and the area due to committed vandalism. They were they were remorseful to a point because they're upset about what happened to the remains of their friend. Right. All they wanted was to create something memorable that would stay in everyone's mind, in one way or another. That's what I thought they were going for too. Turns out that's not the case. Something that gets everyone talking, but when I gave the hypothetical scenario with rumors getting out of control, and how folks will spin the whole thing into something else, they were a bit stunned, honestly. Consequences, yeah, consequences are important. I told them it could potentially lead to the streets being closed because it would deem unsafe, or even be built, which would effectively erase all the traces left of their friend. Well, they decided to stop it right there, right then. Interesting, but you know, I got their need to keep the memory alive, even if what they did was a bit misguided. I understand. Still, what they did was not the way to go about it. And honestly, I'm still trying to wrap up my head around all this. All of this memory stuff. Shows that I and the world probably need to learn a lot more about fairy folk in general. I agree. So what did you do next? Did you arrest them? No. All I did was chat with them, because I wanted a clear picture on everything, including that old fairy market and all. In the end, they said whatever I decided to do, they'll accept. So I went home. You know, my daughter asked what happened. Now, since she gave me good advice on the case and everything, I told her the whole story about the street, about the tree. Anywho, after our talk, I guess she started looking into the fairy folks' history. And one of those videos she did, I have no clue what to call them. I reposted on my Tomodachi a couple of days ago. She basically talked to her viewers about what she learned in the video. No. Only things she has learned on her own. That's great though, my throat. You know, maybe through her video, curiosity will spread. Get everyone wondering about this piece of disappearing history. You're right. Who knows what the future holds? Yo, Lucas. Lucas in the house, yo. Hey. What's up, what's up, what's up? And you, Pops, how goes it? All good. You're in high spirits, aren't you? Always. Anyways, Pops, what's shaking? I think I should be the one asking you that. What's with all the excess energy? Yeah, but first... Okay. I'd like a blue pea latte with super cool latte art on top. Okay, Lucas. Oh. Blue pea milk latte. Super cool latte on top, though. Okay, question is... I am not good with drawing, okay, guys? Hey, that doesn't look too bad. Hmm. Not bad, actually. I like your confidence. Anyway, cheers. Bruh. Nice, thanks, Ree. So what's up, kid? Also, well, Pops, I'm waiting for the lady to arrive. Miss Rion's coming? Yep, she should be here soon. The last couple of days have been really intense for us. In fact, I didn't sleep at all until last night. Last day we've been busy cooking up stuff. But what is it? I know you're a hustler, kid. Your schedule's probably not like everyone else's, but I hope you won't drag others into unhealthy habits unnecessarily. Although I know what's next to nothing about Banshee biology. Doesn't she do late night deliveries? Sometimes she does deliveries until morning. Then never mind, you forget everything I said earlier. Phew! I was like, oh man, what stupid thing did I do this time? I was just pulling your leg. You're both adults, I was just playing around as nosy and annoying old guy. It's good that you guys are talking though. Yeah, really, really nice. Yeah, no kidding. That's what I mean by me doing stupid things too. Sometimes I don't slow down enough to see the forest for the trees, you know. It happens. As long as you're aware it takes a step back from time to time. Yep. Welcome, Miss Fiona. Hello. Hey, finally you're here. Good evening, miss. Hi, everyone. Was traffic bad for you? No, not at all. I had to deliver something before I came. That's why I'm a bit late. I apologize. I'm not late, I'm just early. Would you like anything to drink? Yes, please. I'd like a cup of mild coffee sweetened with lots of honey if you would like. Honey coffee, okay. That's what I used to order back in the day. Really? So what's been really happening between two of you? That kid stayed up for days for something. Does that include you as well? Yes, but those are just my regular working hours. See? See? And I thought we were done talking about that, Pops. What the heck? I'm not done playing the role of the annoying and nosy old guy, that's all. Jeez. Anyway, the truth is, me and the lady have been discussing the show's format. We're almost there, right? I think, yes. We've been discussing quite intensely the past couple of days. We're at the point where things are beginning to take shape. But it's just not quite there yet. But almost. That's why we've been staying up late organizing all the ideas into a deck. We're making a new show proposal to pitch to my team. In a way, yes, it is my intention to act as Lucas' guide to the city. I'm going to have him drive too, sometimes. Yeah, I don't want her to always drive me around. But I need some time to get used to the driving again, is that okay? Of course! My suggestion would be for us to drive across the Evergreen Point Bridge. On days when there's less traffic when the sun is out. It'll make you feel good, I'm sure of it. Okay, let's do it. Anyway, so what's been happening? Meanwhile, I've been helping her find auditions. I wasn't aware that there were many ways to find audition leads online. You still have to vet them though, because there's so many fakes. I'll help you with that, don't worry. Okay. Well, sounds good. Damn, so their story arc is good. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. I might have to leave soon. Oh, why? I haven't eaten anything substantial since this morning. It was a really busy day. A word? Let's go then. You can see I'll just go for a quick bite and come back. Now let's just go. We're partners, right? Besides, we still have a lot of things to discuss. You're right. Okay, if you're fine with it. I think it's time for us to go, I mean, for me. Other than that, let's get going then. See you later, Pops. Good luck with everything. You too, you too. Mm-hmm. And goodbye. I think this is day 15, actually. So, just you and me now. Nothing wrong with that. I have to go soon though, Judy calls. Sure. Is that? Where have you been? I haven't seen you the whole game. Yo, Freya, it's been a while. How are you? Freya, I miss green hair. Hey, Avish, a long time no see. I heard you've been going around the world, huh? Around the world is a bit much. I've been somewhere. Glad to see you here, Freya. Well, as much as I'd like to stay in chat, Judy calls. Aw, that sucks. I missed you. Well, see you later then, Georgie. Oh, Yuskovan, thank you for the lurk, and have a good day. Hope you guys are doing well. And don't forget Bree to tell the truth, okay? Later, Bree. I will. Hmm. Let me move over here. Where have you been, Freya? So my buddy, my pal, my good friend, Free, what's up? Why didn't you tell me you were coming? Before you start blaming me, it was a last minute thing. Even I didn't know I'd be back so soon. So what makes you return sooner than expected? Well, maybe I'll tell you after a drink, hey. Do you remember my very first order? Espresso? Yep, you have a good memory. The first time I was here was raining as hard as it is now. I thought nothing was open anymore until I saw your shop. Your espresso was one of the best coffees I've ever had. Thank you. One espresso for me, of course. Here you go. Couple triple shot espresso. I can deceive aroma and such stellar flavors. Thanks. So, would you mind telling me why Officer Georgie said what he said? Which part? Something about telling me the truth? How about that? Mm, okay. I'm leaving for a writer's residence soon. And it's really, really far away. What? I know. Was impulsive. Was something I did on a whim. I know. Me and my old buddy sent... Me and my old buddy sent an application from like last month, not really expecting anything. But we got accepted, and somehow it's for this year's rotation. Which means I need to pack up and ready really soon. It's not a scam, is it? Of course not. How long is it going to be? A few months? But I might try to keep traveling after that. Okay. Bree, are you sad? No. Don't be sad while I'm gone, okay? I said I'm not sad. Aww. Anyway, tell me what's been happening all the time I've been gone. There should be a lot of juicy stories waiting for me, right? Oh, you have no idea. Fill it, everything. Alright. That started around 2 weeks ago. And then... That's the wrap-up of Coffee Talk, I'm sure. Aqua's still working on her game while Myrtle focuses on her job. They haven't been communicating, yeah. Silver and Amanda Shake took them quite a bit further than they expected. And Pearl appears in a number of their selfies from London, Sydney, and the Magnolia Steep. Hyde's reputation as a dreamy, sensitive wedding photographer spread all around all of Seattle, and Gala's fond of qualifying him in those exact terms. And then... Bailey's getting married, oh boy. An extra bedroom. Bailey's has been using it as a workspace but steady, ready to fulfill a whole new other function when the time is right. Rachel didn't end up releasing anything on time. And then, yeah, she got her album stuff. Riona and Lucas often come to the coffee shop after his driving lessons to discuss a variety of topics. And oh, that was too quick, but they looked like they're enjoying themselves. The vandalism ended before the rumors could worsen. Sometimes a lone officer can be seen placing flowers on the once-stood tree. Damn. And there you go. Coffee Talk 2 is already wrapped up. Not gonna lie, that's a lot of developments. It's enough to ache my throat, but in a good way, it's worth it. I wonder if there's going to be a third edition to the game. I hope so, because I do like it, even though it makes my throat shrivel a bit. Ano to? Still. Oh yeah, you can skip it? Oh, there is a little stuff here. Oh, okay, so what did we miss? Riona, hey, hello again. Hello. I dropped something here a long time ago, so I'm here to get it. Oh, well, I got it. It was right under the seat. Really, huh? I always made sure to check everything before closing, too. There are times when we simply miss things. Particularly if the task that we have performed numerous of times. That's true. I guess it's a sign for me to double check everything. It may or may not. I have a feeling you will find something of interest either way. There is even the possibility of gaining a complete understanding of everything. Or everyone, pardon, I didn't quite catch that. Have a good evening, Bree. Okay, have a safe trip, Miss Riona. Ah. Oh well, looks like no one else will be coming tonight. Might as well go check on... What was that? That sound like it came from inside the drawer. Hmm? What the? The missing items are here, but they vanished a while ago. Now what is really going on? You have now seen part of the image, but there's still many to discover. Huh? Wait, what? What? Hold on. What the fuck was that? Okay, let's check the room. Let's check it really. What the? What do you mean by... Okay, that's a confusing ending. Huh. Well, whatever. I already cleared it, did I? Didn't I?